After a fairly quick trip from Colorado, it was great being back on the Olympic Peninsula, even for a few days. It was cloudy and rainy a good bit of the time, but it was still beautiful. Monday morning, I was at Petersons Automotive to have Henry checked out for the distressing loud knocking sound. Again, the mechanic, this time Mike Petersen, was not able to hear the sound himself. Mike removed a protective metal plate and suggested I run up Hurricane Ridge to see if it still made the sound. Though at times it makes the sound in every possible driving circumstance, often a good downhill at a good speed will induce the knocking. I had been up to Hurricane Ridge with Mark and Marg a couple of years earlier, and it was beautiful. On this cloudy, rainy day, the mist was so thick I could hardly see the visitor center. I noted the snowplow, ready for action. The drive was lovely, and a few seconds of knocking did indicate that it was not the protective plate that had been removed. Mike's best advice was to wait until the knocking got worse and more consistent so that a mechanic could hear it. Evidently, the loud knocking on the video was just not good enough for a diagnosis. One misty evening, Marg and I took a beautiful 3-mile loop walk to old Fort Warden. It was constructed between 1898 and 1920 to protect Puget Sound from invasion by sea. We walked down one of the tracks used to put the big cannon in firing position. Large, heavy concrete bunkers fueled my imagination. The next day, I caught the Kingston Ferry for my next adventure. The crossing over to Edmond took a little over 20 minutes. I have now become a Seattle resident for the month of October, but more about that next week. Thanks for watching.